Let the games begin.
Hey there YouTube, what chop wit, and welcome back to the Hermit Gamers playthrough of X-Men Legends 2. In our last episode, we started pushing into the Nuwali Temple. We found one of the keys to the gateway, and Kazar told us about his father's hidden stash of antimetal. So we're going to go have a little chat with Kazar now, and then we're going to go looking for his precious antimetal. He said when we find it, he's going to stick it up his bum. So, you know, annual circumference checks all around.
Hello, X-Man. I have some disturbing news. My father's cache of antimetal has been stolen from where I'd hidden it.
That's why you should have hidden it up your bum, and that's what you're going to do with it, isn't it?
It is a substance that is capable of cutting through any known metal. My father died trying to keep it a secret. I believe Mikhail has taken it, and has hidden it within the Nuwali Temple. My thoughts exactly. If you need more information, use the mission briefing computer.
That we will.
You are quite welcome, my friend.
Which mission briefing would you like?
What have we done here? We've done Find Mystique, we've done Save the Atmospheric Processor, we did Find the Jungle Passage, and yeah, we've had Rest in Peace. So recover the anti-metal idol.
Our host Kazar has recently informed me a cache of anti-metal has been stolen.
Anti-metal? What the heck is that?
Isn't it an element that's able to destroy any known metal?
Correct. Anti-metal was what brought Kazar's father to the savage land, and eventually led to Kazar being stranded here.
Most impressive, Vanda. You are
No,
as
it wasn't
intelligent
impressive.
as you are lovely.
Why, thank you, Colossus.
Hey! What's going on here? I mean, if you look past the fact Colossus is big and handsome and rugged, what's he got that I ain't got?
It is indeed
Nothing, Toad. Nothing.
Isn't it, Toad?
So, Charles, what is it that Kazar wants us to do?
He believes the anti-metal was stolen by Mikhail's forces. He would like you to search the Nuwali Temple and see if you can find it and return it to him. Kazar does not want it to fall into Apocalypse's hands.
If Mr. Sinister were able to replicate it, the results would be disastrous.
Apocalypse's army would be unstoppable. No bank or military installation would be safe.
Not to mention what it would do to an adamantium-laced skeleton like yours, mein guter Freund.
Anti-metal
got a
sounds
little
extremely dangerous, Charles. We'll find it and return it to Kazar.
Very well.
Even if he does have a
Be on your way.
Borat-style monokini. And yeah, since we're using the new X-Men team, I should probably switch skins.
Not until
At the very least, Colossus shouldn't be in his AoE skin. I do like his AoE skin, but it always reminds me of him trampling Shadowcat to death, which is kind of depressing, so... Whoops, wrong button. Yeah, classic.
Take it off.
I don't
It's
know
not
what
for
that
you
is.
to wear.
Yeah, we'll go with that one. That's I think that's the matching new X-Men one. Matches more Wolverine and Bishop, and Nightcrawler. I think he's got this one. So this is the new X-Men matching skins, and they all look pretty cool. So let's get in there. And you know what? Maybe we'll buy some extra skill points. I don't know. Let's not rush it. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. Let's.
If you say so.
Yeah, when everyone is level
Get him a
20,
ticket. Okay.
I'm probably going to have to switch some gear around. So, where was I needed to go? Nuwali Gateway? No. This is where we need to go when we have both keys. Back to the Nuwali corridors. And yeah, I guess I'll be showing you guys...
The Bishop!
So, he's got his gun skills. As you can see, he can pretty much spam this for eternity. It stun locks enemies. As long as you've got some add damage on your equipment, it does decent damage. If you really want to lay on the damage faster, use full auto, because it shoots a lot faster. The that does sap your energy reserves a lot more. You know, he can just punch people to death. He's got energy combat, and if you really want to hurt someone, boom, power strike. And of course, he's got energy fury to give a nice little team-wide boost. So, I'm not really sure which direction we're supposed to be going here, but back to the Nuwali Gateway. Ah, okay. I think this next area takes us to the temple where the antimetal is. So we should probably go there first. Get that out of the way. No? Okay. Alright, so we've already been there. Alright, I'm getting confused. It must be another exit from this corridor area. At some point, I'm gonna have to portal back and grab Iceman or Toad, because we're gonna need someone to put some fires out at some point here. Anyway, yeah, I'll show you his regular little shooty. As you can see, just chips him away, stun locks him. Whereas this one will really just cream him quite fast. Yeah, this sort of range. So yeah, I want to show you a nice sapping strike. Oh damn, we need a flyer. Just instant murder on pretty much anything. Damn it. I got a button here somewhere. Ah, Bishop has the best voice acting.
This can't be.
Can it be? Yes, it can be. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and grab Rogue or Iron Man or something. Break that. No, wrong one. That's the one. Alright. Yeah, that's the area. Alright. Poplar. Yeah, I guess you can replace Colossus for a spell. Or grab Iron Man just to show him to you guys. So when you build Iron Man, you basically want just insane focus, 1 point in all of his abilities, and go absolutely crazy on Motion Amplifier and Mutant Master. And he doesn't have any equipment. Iron Man. He'll be okay. Because we're just going to be, we just need to do this little quest thing with him. And then I'll switch him back. The thing is, we have to wait a little while before we can open another blink portal, so I'll probably do a little bit of killing with him. He won't be super impressive without equipment. Anyway, so here you need someone with flight and might, which usually means rogue. But Iron Man also has flight and might, so... Why am I not moving? There we go. What? Now, Motion Amplifier. Look at this guy just teleports over here. Look how much it increases his attack speed. And also the speed at which he uses his abilities. And it massively multiplies the damage of both. This guy is absolutely broken. I think even without equipment, he's probably not going to have any trouble killing people. You know, he also has level 2 might, he has flight, he has crazy resistances. His attack speed is just off the charts when he's motion amplified. It's like some crazy gunslinger just capping everything with ridiculous speed. And the only reason these guys are taking more than one unibeam is because they're really pissed. And yeah, I don't plan to do all this with Iron Man because it's just too easy. So the only thing is, I do have to wait for the blink portal. So maybe we will be clearing this area at least. And I figure since he's here, I might as well show the guy off, you know? Okay, I see. Went the wrong way.
Mr.
So, not only can he just murder everything with unibeams, yeah, his physical damage is completely off the charts when he's motion amplified. As you can see by the way he's just smashing up these environmentals. So just throw a pot at someone, it's instant death. You woman. Oh, pit! Pit! You. Come on. Into the pit, you bloodthirsty sons of war.
My armor's even more powerful.
Into the pit without bloodthirsty sons of war.
Damn it, I used the lever instead of throwing the dead. Alright, come here.
Into the pit without bloodthirsty
You too.
sons of war.
No! How did you not get thrown? You got thrown in the wrong freaking direction. Alright, my allies are killing them. This is really annoying. I should have put them on defensive. I knew there was a pit here. We got to kill a couple. It was satisfying. We pulled the lever, so means we can go collect the key. Give me money, give me item. Disk to go. Fly us out of here, Iron Man. It's weird because this game was made long before the Iron Man movies, when Iron Man was like the most popular thing in the universe. So I don't know why they made him so broken. I think it, like, that said, well, I don't know. I mean, motion amplifier is kind of a bug. Yeah, we need to go this way. Shrine. No? The other way. Damn it. Well, at least I can get these. Just break. Thank you. Alright. We got our blink portal. That's what I was waiting for. But first, let's just take this key. Break the pot. And I think this is where we need to go. Yeah, alright. Just get our boy Colossus back. And like I said, Iron Man's cool, he's ridiculously powerful, but, you know, it kind of just takes the fun out of the game when you literally just unibeam everything to death in one hit. Like I said, he's not even wearing any equipment. He would be doing, like, maybe triple the damage he is doing now if he did actually have gear on. I guess I haven't really shown you guys Colossus much, so maybe you could do a bit of a showing off. I think it's definitely still Bishop's turn for the time being.
The Bishop!
He's a cool guy. I like him. The only problem is yeah, see, like, we come across all these environmentals and I want to smash them all. He doesn't really have any good abilities for just, like, Kirk could just use Divine Blades, smash them all in, like, one. You know, he could use his Claw Flurry, Colossus could Thunderclap them. Out of my way, Colossus.
Get out of my way!
Now, there are a lot of pits in here.
Well done, my friends. I have
I'm
been
not
told
your
the
friend.
vibranium is located somewhere in that area. But be careful. It will be very well guarded.
Where will it? Alright, let's do this. I got a pretty decent memory of this area. Yeah, if I remember correctly.
Certainly. It says, trespassers beware. Only those who control all of the 4 elementals will survive.
So we have to find...
Yes, that makes sense. Gather the skulls. That must deactivate all traps.
these 4 elemental statues and place them on all of these little skulls. So I'm just going to make sure I explore this area, because when I look back at it on the map, if it's all white, then I know I've been here before. Because I'm a bit of a tard when it comes to like reading maps and having a sense of direction. Yeah, you know what?
Yes.
Just bang. Give me all them monies. Can I do it?
Affirmative.
Alright, where the bad guys at? There's a lot of these, like, lizard, monkey, fume-breathing dickheads. I am gonna have to go back and get Iceman or Toad at some point. Although I think there'll be an extraction point I can do.
You have no hardly worth my time.
So yeah, that's Bishop's full auto. It's the closest thing he really has to a crowd control skill when I build him. I prefer the versatility. Well, not so much versatility, but you know, I prefer him to have the ability to buff his team.
Oh yeah, I'm liking this.
Wolverine, that was a little bit like creepy and sexual. I didn't think you did that. I thought you were a cool guy. Oh,
The fire rises.
the exact one that I need the extraction point to do. That's all right. We'll come back and get it. Break. That obelisk was not made of the hardest stone. All right, we're gonna need a
Affirmative.
break stuff, my boy. Good man, good man.
Okay.
Alright, this is a little frosty elemental one. What? There we go. And there's the extraction point. So that's where I'll grab Mr. Icy Pants. Babu the Drake Meister. He's a pretty decent character, but he really sort of comes into his own in later levels. And look at that. Decimates their health. And yes, I know that's not technically what decimate means, but, you know, it is part of its informal definition, so shut up. And Gambit would actually probably be able to handle things a little bit better if I did his mission and got him his unique staff, which is pretty decent. This is another factor of this game. Every character has danger room missions. You can get an extra level, and a little bit of extra stats, but they also get a unique item. And that can really make a difference in terms of like how strong and weak various characters will be, because some unique items are just freaking powerful and some are freaking pathetic. Now, okay, now don't tell me I didn't bring a goddamn bridge builder here. Alright, you know what we're gonna do? So Iceman, all about the focus. He's just spamming his abilities. If he's not doing that, you're doing something wrong with him. You should not be getting into combat. You can make a combat build with Iceman if you want to, but, you know, you really shouldn't. So yeah, we're going to go with Freeze Beam and Ice Slide for now. And go with his Extreme. Points in Ice Gloves. And some Mutant Mastery, some Cold Mastery. And, you know, pretty basic stuff. He's actually not very strong at the moment. I mean, being able to freeze people is nice. Ice Slide is okay. Ice Gloves is, you know, nice little team boost. But yeah, when he gets his character item, which doubles his cold damage, and when he and that's one huge power spike for him. But another is when he unlocks Cold Crush and Ice Pillar. They're just easily his best attacks. And also, I prefer his like Radical 90s skin with his Radical 90s hair. So yeah, let's just brings the Iceman. I probably should have replaced someone other than Bishop since he's actually lagging EXP wise, but that's okay. Just need to build Ina Bridge.
Affirmative.
Actually, yeah, do this with Wolverine. Where the bad guys at? I want to throw them into the pit. Ah, I see.
Leave our lands.
I thought they were gonna, like, you know, come in serious. Oh! Son of a bitch!
Stay down. Sure.
Alright, well, one thing we can do with Bobby is, yeah, move ridiculously fast so we can get back to that area that we needed him for. So you just need someone to put out the fires here. Storm can do it, Toad can do it. You can potentially get it without, but it takes a long time and a lot of turning about.
Now I can defeat any evil on Earth.
Alright, where the bad guys at? Oh, I see you. No, why did you not go in the pit?
Need a break? Or did I just give you one?
Alright, now I think we need a flyer to complete the one of these missions, so we'll just whoosh back to that extraction point. We certainly don't need Bobby anymore.
Bishop!
We should be okay with this team. I think
As you wish.
this is Ninja Crawler. He should be able to teleport us. Can I throw tech station? No. Alright, that's just my imagination. There is an area in here some. Oh yes, I could hear a tech station. What the derp? Tech station striking. Alright. Well, Wolverine got the energy station, so probably give this to Colossus or Ninja Crawler. There are some very tricky tech stations in this act. There's one where you have to put out this tiny little fire, and then it sort of lowers down on this pylon. I think this is like the wind elemental one. No, earth. So here you just gotta smash your way through. Into the pit! Damn it, Kurt's not really strong enough to throw it up.
Sure thing.
Oh my god, why are you not going in the pit? Why you do this to me?
Why you do this to me?
Why? Baby, why? Like, this game does not know. Just, it teases me, it mocks me. The joy I get from throwing enemies into the pit, and then it just doesn't happen. It's like, what? It's like I wish there had never been a pit.
Do not let them get away.
I ain't even breaking a sweat.
Yeah.
Come on, Kurt, get us out of here. Well, I'm just teleporting into a freaking hole. Stop freaking teabagging Logan. Wow, that's a lot of back. And there you can see just how freaking awesome Divine Blades can be. He just plowed through that mob, and they weren't just regular bad guys, they were actually enhanced. So, this is the last little skull.
That's too heavy.
It's too heavy.
Ah.
But yeah, I do want to clear around all these areas, you know, make sure we're not missing any bonus EXP, danger room discs, you know, any of that good stuff. Weapons cache, for example. Yeah, if you can manage to just stand on top of the weapons cache, just grab everything as it comes out and just quickly hit E as soon as the item pops out. It prevents the item from getting into some like tricky little spot where you can't get it. I think this is the this is the area where we have to fly up.
Will do.
Like I said, I'm pretty sure I can teleport. If not, I can always just blink portal.
I ain't even breaking a sweat.
Alright. That's annoying. Give me a fly up.
Iron
We'll do some.
should be just a walk in the park.
Now let's get the hell out of here.
You bet.
Did I see any bad guys from up here? I did see one like crawling on the wall. Creepy little bastard. No? You don't want a piece of this? Motion amplified. That'll cause you some problems. Break everything, thank you. Now, where'd that freaking extraction point go? Because before I... There it is. Alright.
Do not let them get away.
You, buddy. Damn, this guy's so weak when he's not motion amplified. I mean, he doesn't have to be. It's just the way I do it. To maximize his strength when he is motion amplified. But yeah, I want to grab, because we get a lot of bonus EXP for popping those things on the thingies and completing this quest, so, you know, I don't want to do it with without our proper team. Let's grab our boy Colossus.
Okay, let's move.
And that was a lot of faffing about, but
As you
it's
wish.
all over now, and with any luck, I might be able to just teleport straight. Oh, Kurt, you sly dog. Almost there. How are we doing here? Ooh, the bishops are out to get a level. And we unlock some new abilities at level 21, that's nice. Whoop. And yeah, Kazar's gonna stick that, look at the freaking size of it, up his bum.
Thank the Maker. Return to me as soon as you can. I must hide the vibranium somewhere that Apocalypse and his horsemen will never find it.
Tell me that's not what he's talking about. You know it is. Alright, how do I get out of this crap shack? I'm using up all my freaking EPs teleporting. Because I don't want to walk.
Good to see you again.
So many gubbins we don't need.
There's a lot to choose from, huh?
Turbine, turbine, turbine. Yeah, that's actually quite good. And yeah, I suppose a second bonus skill point each. Probably on the cards. I don't generally like to buy anyone a bonus skill point unless I know I can pretty much afford to, you know, get that many bonus skill points for everyone on the roster. At least, you know, if I'm not playing through with a single team. So we need to go talk to Kazar, get some sweet props, and I need to switch our gear around and do some level ups.
Thank you for returning the anti-metal to me, my friend. I'll hide it in a place where it will never be found. My father's secret will once again be safe. You are quite welcome, my friend.
Alrighty. All good. Yeah, see, I've been stashing a lot of gear. It's good for level 20 characters, so I'll probably do that, you know, between episodes. So for now, I'm probably just going to do their levels, maybe do another danger room mission, you know, show off their new skills. So what do we want here? It's a tough call. Yeah, a little bit of extra focus, a little bit of extra body. I really try not to give Kurt too much focus. He needs it more when he's using his swords, but eventually he's going to switch to being like a pure teleporter. Now, I could give him Piercing Strike. It's good single target damage, and it can actually hit more than one enemy. What's that? 32 EP, 34 EP. Yeah, I don't know. There just isn't much he can do that Divine Blades can't, to be honest. And he's already at a point where he really needs to like be throwing a lot more points than I kind of have into Uncanny Reflex and Sword Mastery, so you know, alright, I'll just throw 1 point in there, just for a bit of variety. It's nice to have some variety, you know, and yeah, he could do with maxing Divine Blades, but like I said, he's getting by with it, he's doing fine, so in fact, he's probably the strongest person on our team at the moment. And like I said, he's in a bit of a transitionary period. It's about level 34 where Kurt really turns into a machine, at least the way I build him, because that's when he switches over to using Teleport Frenzy exclusively. So, Wolverine, level 21, boom, Eviscerate, baby. This is easily his best attack skill, and it's one of the best attack skills in the game. Look at that damage. Look how it scales, and it essentially debuffs the enemy so that they take pretty much double damage from then on. So not only is it one of the most devastating attacks in the game, just point blank, it also can essentially double its own damage with every attack after the first. It is the stuff of nightmares. And there are things you can do where you can like throw an eviscerate on someone and then just nail them again and again with bloodlust, and it's gonna like the eviscerate multiplier is going to be multiplying the bleed damage of bloodlust, and they will just go, their health will just like be hoovered into oblivion. Yeah, that'll do. Probably could use a little bit more EP than he has right now, but that's okay. And you know, another thing you can do is you can hit eviscerate and then use claw frenzy, which is it basically just like every attack after the first increases his attack speed. So both of those 1-2 combos, eviscerate bloodlust, eviscerate claw frenzy, or hell, just eviscerate, because you know it already does such enormous damage to begin with when you're just slamming them with it multiple times, and you know getting the huge bonus on that damage. Well, it's freaking devastating. And this is my boy Colossus's primary attack skill at this stage of the game. Well, you know, for single targets. Now, like I said, you can do uppercut if you want. When it's fully maxed, uppercut I think will do slightly more damage over time than massive strike because it attacks a little bit faster. But I'd rather save on the skill points by just getting massive strike. So it hasn't really changed the way he plays that much. I mean, obviously, you know, he does have a more powerful attack skill now for killing basic enemies, and massive strike is pretty good. But yeah, I think I actually want to buy a redistribute, get those points out of raw, and throw them into maybe metallurgy, mutant master, you know, that sort of stuff. Like I said, I really want to kind of show off Colossus and really pimp him out as just like a I do want to kind of get that up to 30, 40 rather. I mean, he's doing good damage and all that. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, I really got to sort out equipment. That's going to take me a while. It's just the nature of the beast. So what do we want for my boy Bishop?
The Bishop!
With this particular build, you can throw points into strike if you want. He doesn't really need them, but you know, it's kind of like, what else am I going to do with them? But I mean, at least, you know, you can throw them into body, keep them nice and chunky and healthy. Make him a chunky boy. He's in a bit of a weird place at the moment, though. Yeah, energy combat, energy fury. It's kind of, it's a weird trade-off because obviously energy combat scales way better than energy fury, as you can see, in terms of boosting his damage. But energy fury is boosting your entire team, so, you know, what are you going to do? So it's worth throwing points in both if you can. The other problem is that then he kind of needs power trip, and, yeah. But it's not an absolute necessity. If you're doing a gunslinging bishop, then power trip is an absolute necessity. But with this build of bishop, he hits hard enough that it really doesn't matter. He doesn't need the extra attack speed. Anyway, yeah, I think we're going to end this here, and I'll sort out that equipment. We're probably going to be finishing this act. Actually, you know what we will do? I did say we were going to do a danger room mission, but what we actually will do is... what am I doing? Walking around like a doofus. I will go open the gate. Now that we have the 2 keys.
Very good. But watch yourselves. This looks to be one of the oldest structures in the Savage Land. Professor Xavier would like to have a word with you.
You've done an exemplary job. But now I would ask you to return to Avalon and speak with Destiny. She recently had visions that might provide you with some useful information.
Totally weird. Now, I actually have a feeling that that dialogue is bugged. But if we can get it, we'll get it. And I'll end this episode on that note. And next episode, I hope to finish up this act.
Hello, X-Man.
Yeah, see, bugged.
I'm glad to...
The professor doesn't have anything to say.
Hello, my friend.
Yeah, I don't think we have any briefings either.
Which mission briefing would...
Yeah. Unfortunate. Alright. Well, I'll save here. Between episodes, I'll sort out our equipment. And yeah, I guess this will be the group we'll finish this this act with. Kurt belongs here. Colossus has personal business, family business. And you know, Wolverine's just a cool guy. You know, he's at home at the Savage Land. It's always like his character stage in like the Marvel versus fighting games. Anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. It's a little bit slow. Next episode, things will be spicing up. We'll be taking on there's a sub boss and then there's the act boss. So we should be getting through both of those. And if it has to run a little bit long, then you know that's okay. Anyway, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Wait.